Davey, you had heard it, you've been chipping away, so to speak. Is that sort of how you've kind of approached your return into this group from injury, just kind of chipping away slowly at little things?
Yeah, exactly that. Like it's not what I wanted at the end of Super Rugby, but that's what I had to deal with. And like Mark said, it was just chipping away, making sure that when I did get the opportunity to come back and play, I wasn't going to break down, and I wanted to make sure that I nailed every bit of it and feeling good and ready to rock and roll.
What are the biggest challenges, I suppose, coming into the group when you haven't been part of it for the season so far?
Yeah, I think just getting around a few new calls and that, like been away from sort of this environment for maybe 2 or 3 months, so just reconnecting with the boys and doing what I can to help this team function in the right area.
Is it starting to feel like it's like a bit of a seamless transition back into the group? And I mean, you've been at this team for a while now, but in terms of this year coming back in from injury?
Yeah, it's been a seamless transition, I think, and all the boys have welcomed me back in really well, and it's great to be able to connect back with them. Like you probably don't see them through Super Rugby, so it's been awesome to be around the guys.
What does it look like to chip away at a return? What kind of things have you been working on?
Yeah, pretty slowly, to be honest. I was about getting my rehab, making sure they were doing that right. Like it was pretty tedious at the start, making sure when I was finishing my hammy stuff, I was about getting it strong. And then probably the most bit was coming back with the last 20%, which has been able to sprint to the highest speed I could. And then once I got that, the confidence came back. And then, playing a few games for NPC really helped that confidence and feeling great and ready to go.
Yeah, because like you say, physically coming back is one thing, but mentally coming back as well to this level. I mean, where is your head at?
Yeah, that's right where I need to be. Like just building nicely, and like I said, it was pretty slow start to getting the hammy back to where I wanted it, and being able to step into it with the NPC and then come back and train with the boys at a higher intensity has been great. It's probably set me up over the last couple of weeks. So yeah, it's probably, I think, 11 weeks now, so it's all behind me, and I'm looking forward to getting back out on the park.
David, it's been a pretty big week news-wise just for the game, just with Owen Farrell's thing, Romain Hintermatt getting injured, Eddie Jones being Eddie Jones. Has any of that stuff crossed you guys' radar? Is it something you talked about on the plane over or anything?
Not really, to be honest. We've got a job at hand with South Africa, and we can't take them lightly, whether it's a lead-in game up to the World Cup. Both teams have got a lot of history and we want to perform, so a lot of our focus has been on that.
David, I appreciate you're your own player and you play the game that you want to play the game, but when you sit back and watch Jordy Barrett at the moment, is there anything that you look at him and think, yep, I might take that out of his game and use that?
Yeah, it's been awesome to see him going so well in that jersey. Like, it's been great, and just being able to see him execute his skill set like he does under pressure, and that's something that I'll be working closely with him, like his little kicking short game, the subtle touches he does, and takes a wee bit of pressure off our tens to make sure that they're controlling the game. So it's been awesome to get back around him, and I'm sure I'll do that over the next couple of days as well.
Did you see much of the Springboks game yesterday against Wales? They seem to give their backline a wee bit more chances maybe than they usually do?
I was sort of battling a wee bit of jet lag, so just trying to get in the pool and stay awake was my main thing. So getting out, lovely sun. So I've never been here in the sun in London, so it's been great to come in.
Dave, you on the India tour last year, weren't you?
Yeah.
I guess coming back here, last year finished with that draw at Twickenham. You would have largely watched from afar, but now back in the team, how much do you think the team has changed, evolved, improved since that India tour?
Yeah, I think hugely. Like, you've just seen it in the results. They speak for themselves, and the boys have got a really awesome mindset week to week, and that's what it's been. It's been about playing for a lot of pride in the jersey. Obviously got a few guys leaving this year, so it's been in the back of their mind, and you just seen the way they play. Like, they're playing with a lot of open space and playing what they see. So it's been great being on the outside to being a wee bit of a fan of the boys playing so well. It's been great, so it's been awesome.
David, the game's sold out at Twickenham. What I've heard, it seems like every single New Zealander who lives in London is going to be in attendance. What does that mean for you guys?
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of Kiwis over here at the moment. It's been awesome to I guess get a few messages as well from people that are living over here and know that we've got their support as well. So it's gonna be cool. Like, you know, anything you play at Twickenham is a massive honour, and like I said, the Twickenham, their stadium's had a lot of history. So to be out there this weekend would be awesome.
Pretty big game Friday night, David, but pretty big game Wednesday morning. I'm sure you'll be looking forward to the Rehabilitation Shield, Tasman having never held it. Are you finding a place to watch it, or a stream or something?
For sure, yeah, I'll definitely get around our analysts to get that up. We've only ever had probably 4 challenges, so obviously didn't have a great game on the weekend, but I'm sure they'll go back to the drawing board and get up for this one. So the log awards on the line. So.
And just going back to South Africa, everyone knows about the strength of the forwards, the big, the physical, but is their backline a wee bit underrated? They look like they're a wee bit harder to play against than they get given credit for.
Oh yeah, definitely. They've got strike power all over the park, and the way that they do is, putting teams under pressure, and you see when that happens is you don't get what you want, and it's been awesome to come back here and sort of just feel that bit of pressure, like when you're on the outside, you probably don't get exposed to a lot of it. So being back in here and just understanding the way they play has been awesome to be back in the mix. Yeah.
How important is Damien Delandi to them? Do you feel he seems to be the rock that they play everything around at the moment?
Yeah, he's a great player, and he's he's got a lot of physical attributes, and he plays the game in a way where the game line is his ultimate goal, and he does that a lot of the time. So. It's been cool to have a few battles with him over the years, and if I get an opportunity, it'll be another great one.
Last time you played them, Ellis Park with the reach out try, pretty fond memory of that.
Yeah, awesome memories. It was big game for us, big game for the team, and performing under pressure is what we want to try and do each game. So hopefully this weekend we can do the same.
Cool. Thanks.
Cheers, team. No worries.